Jen, thanks very much. It's certainly a pleasure to be here today with all of you. I'm here primarily to talk about food and nutrition security, and you may think that that is just about food and nutrition security, but in fact it's about a lot more than that. When you understand that 25% of America's workforce is directly or indirectly impacted by the food and ag industry, that it represents a significant percentage of our GDP, that educational achievement is somewhat dependent on youngsters having healthy and nutritious food as they begin their school year and school day, and the fact that it is a noted effort in reducing poverty, food and nutrition security becomes an important issue. And certainly we've seen the impact of that during the course of the pandemic. When the American Rescue Plan was enacted, hunger in the United States was at 14% of our population, which was an incredibly high number. Today, as a result of the investments under the American Rescue Plan, we now know that hunger has dipped to 8% of America's population. That's a remarkable drop in a 6-month period. It is a result of extending SNAP, as we did in the American Rescue Plan, creating a Summer EBT program that will institute opportunities for nearly 30 million children to have access to nutrition during the summer months, increasing our commitment to WIC, and basically making a down payment, if you will, on hunger reduction. We have the opportunity over the course of the next several months, as Congress considers the American Job Plan and the American Family Plan, to cement those results and to actually build upon them. There are 3 key investments for nutrition and food security in the American Families Plan. First, we're going to make permanent this incredible and historic effort to feed kids during the summer months. There are, as I said, nearly 30 million American children who are in free and reduced lunch status in schools. At the end of the school year, there is no program other than the summer feeding program, which impacted and affected several million of those 30 million children. Now we have the opportunity to provide each one of these families with a card that looks like this. This is the Summer EBT card that's available. It allows parents the opportunity to go to the grocery store, as they do with their SNAP card, and be able to purchase additional fruits and vegetables and other wholesome food for their children, ensuring that 30 million kids will have the opportunity to have nutrition during the summer, which means that they'll be better prepared to begin school ready to learn in the fall. We're also extending, with this effort, the opportunity to impact free school meals in high poverty school areas by focusing on the community eligibility program that essentially identifies the ability of a school district where SNAP participation is roughly 40% to extend free meals to everyone in that school. This is going to expand opportunities for youngsters to be well fed, and we know from a recent Tufts study that one of the healthiest places in the country for children to eat is now in America's schools. So we're going to see that extended, and we're going to focus with a specific laser-like focus on elementary schools to make sure that our youngest learners have the best possible opportunity. And finally, we're going to invest $1 billion with Congress's help and assistance in trying to figure out strategies that will improve even more than we already have the nutritional value and quality of the meals that youngsters receive in schools. So these 3 steps, these 3 key investments on the American Families Plan will allow us to cement the gains under the American Rescue Plan and hopefully impact and reduce hunger to the point eventually one day where we won't have to have a press conference about hunger. So with that, I'd be happy to take questions.